got summer on my mind, nowhere else, no. Lord, take me downtown to you. People show me love, but I can't take it. What I said was true, real pain can't fake it. Still they wanna be with me, still they wanna leave with me, still they wanna feel like me, still I can't believe it's me. Time you spend with me, I spend mine on being free.
Hey guys, so I have gone ahead and taped off my eyes so we can achieve a sharper line with our shadows. We are taking the Naked palette and mixing Naked and Buck, and we are going to blend that into our crease using a Morphe 505 brush to achieve a soft transition shade. Now we're going to take Colourpop Telepathy and we are going to tap that onto the center of our lid using our finger, and we are going to achieve the desired depth. Now we are taking Colourpop Sticky Sweet and we are going to put that everywhere else on the main lid, avoiding that telepathy color. I had to go back and forth between my finger and a brush. Finger wasn't as precise, but a brush wasn't as pigmented, so that was kind of tough to work with, but it was such a pretty color. Now we are going to just blend out those edges so we don't have any harsh lines. Now taking MAC Amber Lights, we are going to put that on the first, I'd say first quarter of the lid and in the inner corner just a little bit. It's a nice orangey gold color. It just puts in a little bit of contrast. We're going to take our NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla and we're going to cover up some of those dark circles while also carving out that line just a little bit more. And now we are going to buff that in with a beauty blender as usual. Now taking our RCMA No Color Powder, we are going to set our under eyes. And I am loving this powder. It is so good. Taking our Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown, we are going to take care of those eyebrows. I just push mine down for the tail and then I brush them back up to finish out the remainder of them. I like to draw a sharp line at the bottom and then a sharper line at the top while avoiding the very beginning of the brow to give it a more natural look, but to also ensure that it looks as clean as possible. Real time, these things take 10 years, so. Now using our Bobbi Brown bronzing powder and our Morphe M537 brush, we are going to bronze up the face. We're not going to do a contour or anything, we're just going to do some light bronzing just to give a little bit of color to the cheeks and a little bit to the forehead. Nothing too crazy. We are going to go back to that Colourpop Sticky Sweet and we are going to apply it to our cheeks using a Morphe brush. It's a highlighter, but I used it on my eyes and now I'm using it as a blush, so whatever works. Such a pretty color though. Now using our Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. At the time I could only get my hands on a sample. Since then I have purchased the full-size bottle and I am loving it, but those things are hard to get your hands on. My gosh, it was like a stroke of luck that I came across a bottle and I snatched it up very quickly. We're just going to apply that with our fingers and then we're going to bounce that in with a wet beauty blender just to make sure it blends in nicely. They do dry quickly, so you have to work fast. Now again with the RCMA powder, we are going to pour it in our hands because we are janky and we are going to carve out those cheeks just to make sure the blush is nice and sharp, and we are going to just brush it off because YOLO. Taking that sticky sweet color, we're going to put it up against our lower lash line just to give a little bit of that purpley color. And we are going to take Buck from the Naked palette, and we are going to just buff that under the lower lash line just to smoke it out just a little bit. Now taking the first shade from the Naked palette, we are just going to lightly highlight our brow bone, and taking Colourpop's Smoke and Whistles highlight, we are going to tap that onto the inner corner of our eyes. Such a pretty color. I need to use this on my cheeks. It is gorgeous. Now we are going to douse our face in all-nighter spray and wait until it dries off. Fan yourselves down, and we are going to apply some mascara using our D.R.E Over Curl Mascara. For time's sake, I only showed me applying one coat of mascara, when in reality I applied about 4 or 5 because I have a problem. I realize it. And we are going to use the Clinique Lower Bottom Lash Mascara on our lashes. And this random, it's like lacquer lip that I got in an Ipsy bag. And that is it for this look. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. See you in the next video. Bye guys.